Hey guys, and welcome back to Tyranny. Once again, I am obliged to tell you that with this being a cRPG, it is very story based, and this video may stroke will contain spoilers, so if you don't want the game spoiled, then do piss off. But without further ado, let's continue on with this. Left click and drag the mouse to select multiple party members within the selection area, because you don't know how rubber banding works.
The year
And we
is
shall tell you.
431,
Oops.
and Kairos' invasion has shattered all major opposition in the tiers. The Younger Realms, the Bastard Tier, the Free Cities. All who defied Kairos lay broken by battle, or bowed in surrender. The two armies of the Overlord, the Disfavored and the Scarlet Chorus, now control our lands. But our will is not yet extinguished. Not entirely. In the Valley of Vendrian's Well, those of us unwilling to bow to Kairos have banded together in defiance. Violating an oath of surrender from 2 years prior, we have staged a bloody uprising, murdering the Disfavored and Scarlet Chorus garrison in a midnight assault.
Bastards.
With their main forces spread across the tiers, the Disfavored and Scarlet Chorus redeploy to Vendrian's Well to crush the resistance, but months pass with no definitive battle. As disagreement and discord paralyze the Archons, we bide our time and wait for our message of insurrection to spread across the tiers. The Overlord is not amused, and Kairos has one message for the Archons: crush the Oathbreakers or die. Kairos backs this threat with an edict, a magical commandment that can slay all in the valley should the order be ignored. The honor of proclaiming this edict fell to you. Sent across the mountains to Vendrian's Well, you carry the Overlord's edict to read before the Archons. As you finally make your way through the winding mountain passes into the valley, the ground trembles, and Kairos' magic seals the way behind you. You are trapped in Vendrian's Well, with Kairos' armies and the Oathbreakers. The only way to survive is to fulfill the terms of the Overlord's edict, in any way that you can.
Haha, it's beautiful. Fatebinder Studio, I presume. We've been expecting you. This is your first visit to the world of Tyranny. Watch for these windows to help you become familiar with the game. You can disable tutorial messages by disabling them. That did fucking hanging. Sorry, game. Controls. No, is it in game? Where's the one that was? Yeah, cage cursor. I thought I left that on. I don't really need cage. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to yeah, graphics. Apparently graphics is cage cursor, which is a weird one. I'm going to turn off screen edge scrolling. Most people you encounter in the world are neutral or friendly. You can interact with them by clicking on their selection circle. Many characters will simply greet you and go on their way, but others will have larger conversations to explore. The soldier Aurora has an important conversation with you. Alright, and I'll use WASD to move myself around. The path behind you is now blocked. Kairos magic has sealed the valley. Alright, what have you got to say? Aurora. Conversations involve you and another character and sometimes additional parties like bystanders or companions who may interject. The choices you make change how the story develops and will build a reputation for your character over time. People in the world will learn of your reputation, good and bad, and respond accordingly. Your character's attributes, skills, history and gender, as well as decisions you made in the conquest, may all open up options for you in dialogue. These options are not necessarily superior to the other responses, but give you a wider variety of choices to select from. The manner in which someone responds to your choices depends on their individual personality and attitude. Each character who speaks to you will display a banner underneath their portrait. These banners indicate which faction the character is allied with. The tooltip in these banners will provide details about how that faction feels about you. You'll often see names of important characters and locations displayed in a gold text colour. It's orange, mate. The tooltips on these glossary entries provide you with important information about the world. Aurora. Kairos, the Overlord, be praised. When I heard the avalanche, I feared that the valley was sealed with you on the other side. The disfavoured warrior collapses her gauntlet to her breastplate, the traditional salute of her legion. The disfavoured are 0-0 with me right now. We were told the Fatebinder was coming, and told our commanders will not say why. It seems obvious. Graven Ash and the voice of Nerat can agree on nothing, least of all battle plans to wipe out the Oathbreakers. In honour of the Vendrian Guard reneging on the surrender of 429, soldiers in both the disfavoured and Scarlet Chorus now refer to these tiersmen as Oathbreakers, as perhaps one of the few points of agreement between the disfavoured and the Scarlet Chorus. I trust you to bring orders from Tunon that will break this deadlock. In a hurry to deliver a message to the Archons. Well, you've travelled a long way, I won't keep you any further. I'm sure the Archons will want to hear from you. Her voice falls silent, her attention snapping eastwards. An alarm. Did you hear that? More runners. Third time this week. The Oathbreakers keep trying to send messengers through the mountains to gather help from outside the valley. She points over to the collapsed path by which we arrived. But we're a bit too late for that now. Come, let's show these Oathbreakers a good fight. Battle tutorial. New quest, welcome to Ruin. Help the disfavoured battle the Vendrian Guard. Combat. Tyranny uses a pausable real-time combat system because you will often manage more than one character at a time. It's a good idea to pause the game, issue orders and resume real time to see the orders play out. The options menu also contains many choices for automatic pausing when certain circumstances are met. Your character can always perform basic actions during their using their equipped weapon or their fists if fighting unarmed. Characters also have special abilities and spells which they can use in combat. When a character is selected, their ability bar displays their hotkeyed abilities. As new abilities and spells are gained, oh my god, I cannot speak today, they're automatically added to the ability bar. All of your character's abilities and spells can be accessed by selecting the category icon at the bottom of the selected frame. Abilities are grouped into talents, spells, combo abilities, artifact abilities, reputation abilities, and stances. Category icons for weapon sets and quick items follow. To use an ability, left click on the ability icon and left click on the character, I'm guessing. Oh my goodness. Your cursor will change to indicate whether your mouse is a valid target for the ability or not. Okay, I've played isometric RPGs before. All characters in the game, friend or foe, have 5 primary defensives: parry, dodge, endurance, will, and magic. These defenses are based upon their abilities. There are 4 possible results from any attack: hit, critical hit, graze, and miss. Critical hit will increase your damage, while a graze reduces it. With each attack, you gain experience and a weapon skill used to make the attack. Even a miss will grant some experience. Ah, that's good to know. So currently I only have Stijo. He's a level 1. What I want to do is, this is basically what I was wanting to do initially, is we'll hit with a... Oh, no, not that. How do I cancel it? I don't want to use that. I want to use that on him for the heart shot. And you, I think, do your own thing. Okay, he's now using his Heartseeker attack. Okay, he's now dazed and bleeding. Ah, okay, so if I right click it locks this little thing. He's dazed and has some recovery time, he's bleeding. I don't know how you're doing, but I want to then... run forth and slice him. It pauses every couple of seconds to make sure that things are actually going. He used Cleaving Strike. Oh, that hurt me as well. And then I want you to thrust. Is that... it's cooldown 18 seconds, so it must be an actual skill. There you go, and now can you just attack him? He's near death anyway. Ah, that's him dead. Okay, let's loot him. He had on him a whetstone, 2 armor penetrated by attacks for 300 seconds, okay. And a potion of protection. Okay, let's take it all. Okay, so she's going down there to investigate.
Right.
So, okay, so there's... The avalanche is blocked. Does think you can fit through the rubble? Okay, well, I really want to check out what's over here first. What is this? The ancient Weeping Mother statue pays homage to the Queen Lyceris, first of her name. Fresh water once flowed from the statue, but when Kara's force attacked Venderain's well in 429, the statue began weeping blood and has done so ever since. Climb down, 15 athletics. Jump down, throw caution to the wind. Gain a wind. Let's try and climb down. Alright, and let's come over here and loot these. What's that? Some water plus 1 resolve.
Got it.
Hey, we unlocked it and we got a garnet because we've got 30 subterfuge. Nice. Abandoned memorial. The memorial has been left to weather the elements for many months and has fallen into disrepair. Resting at the top of the memorial is a small weather-beaten enclosure with a rusted torque inside. Corroded bronze torque sits atop. Let's take a better look. The torque possesses a number of small grooves, otherwise appears fairly ordinary. And because we don't have the lore, we can't do anything. But we did have the thing to... Right, now we head over here. And go and help out. I don't know what the fuck's going on over here. This guy's still getting beaten up. Squeeze through the gap. Or move the boulder. Press against it your weight and against the boulder directly in your path until it starts to move. Because we've got 30 athletics, we can do that. Oh, I thought we might have been able to crush the guy. That would have been beautiful. Alright, let's hit him with a bleeding attack. Oh! It did! Oh my god. She's heading back to her post to ensure no one else comes. I'm using heart shot on this Sun Soldier here.
Heads up, we have company.
Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the bleeding strike on this guy. Alright. And he's charging up. Scud. I'm going to have to... Right. This is another one of those things. It's like auto-paused. Okay, let's remove character damage. I kind of like that. Combat start. Yeah. Spell cast. Party member finishes an ability. No, I do kind of like that. I think I would prefer that. Oh no, because weapon effective, enemy spotted. I think that can be 5 seconds. Okay, he finished his ability, so now he's now bleeding. So I want you just to attack the Sun Soldier now. Stidio's now been attacked. So you can see the little blue bar at the top. That's when your character gets to do another attack. Okay, so Stidio just killed that soldier. Right, I should probably target destroy is a bit much, because obviously I'm going to be watching what happens. Oh, he's charging up an ability now. Weapons ineffective? Alright, I'll charge up the ability. What ability is he using? Oh, it's cleaving strike. I think I would rather Stidio run away if he's got to be using cleaving strike. Because otherwise that would hit me.
Got it.
Alright, swap over to your bow. Thwip. Yeah.
Yes.
Stay away from his combat. I like this crushed that person with the boulder, that was awesome. What is this? Sun Soldier's Javelin. Well, I won't be using it, but we will be able to. Don't bother with me, go down the pass Drastus. The soldier clutches his gut and winces. You can see hint of entrails between his fingers. You're wounded and it's not trivial. He'll ask through clenched teeth. This? But a scratch. I've seen twice as worse 10 times over. He doubles over in pain, gagging and shriveling. If you'll let me help. I said I'm fine! The soldier moans and shakes his head. Graven Ash protects. You go on and help the other. Graven Ash, Archon of War, is capable of shielding his soldiers from injury and fatigue. His protective influence exerts itself, even from far away, or as he sleeps. If he sleeps, rumours disagree. If you understand how his arcane power works, but all who have faced the disfavoured in battle will attest that the Ash soldiers can survive serious harm and shrug off the fatigue of starvation. Pretty cool. So I can hold in tab and it shows me lootables, etc., which is really cool. It's just like Baldur's Gate. Waking Death will revive when defeated for 120 seconds. Oh, that's cool. So yeah, and I'm going to make a lot of comparisons to Baldur's Gate, but even things such as the mouse cursor is very similar. Several skulls bleached in the sun and picked clean by carrion birds are spiked on roughly hewn posts. It is the only heraldry the Scarlet Chorus needs. Scarlet Fury. Health. Uninjured.
Can't do that.
Oh wow. Verse. Wait, you're... Don't understand. Why can I not? Am I not in combat yet with him?
I can't.
I'm so confused. Oh, okay. That's why.
Try and catch me, worm.
A young Scarlet Fury weaves around the Vendrian Guard attackers, avoiding their weapons with fluid grace. She nods to acknowledge you. A breathless enemy soldier passes a glance to her countryman. This one's crazy. Too much lead in her water. We should cut our losses and turn back.
Ha! Fatebinder. You're here at last. Care to join me in putting these cowards out of their misery?
She nods to the armed soldiers bearing down on her. Yes, sure, join the battle. For the realm of Apex, charge! The Vendrian Guard level their weapons in advance. Oh, I've now got verse in my party. Okay, so what do I do? What is this? Blood-soaked stone. Combo ability Stidio and verse. One per encounter. Coordinate with verse to knock your target prone and follow up with a strong bleeding attack. Oh, that's cool. Alright, what I want to do is, first off, I want to smack this guy. The companion Verse has joined your party. Verse is a capable warrior skilled in both melee and ranged combat. As you acquire companions, you'll need to balance their strengths against the strengths of your character to be successful in combat. While it's possible to adventure alone, you will find the game more rewarding with a well-balanced party. There are now 2 characters in your party, both are selected. Any commands you issue will affect both party members. To select a single party member, select on their selection circle. Yeah, I definitely don't want to be using both of them at the same time. Okay. Oh, and then they've got their combat AI as well. That's beautiful. First, there's several stance abilities that provide over different benefits in combat. Stances are modal abilities, meaning they can be toggled on and off. Only one stance can be activated at a time when a stance is deactivated. All stance abilities enter cooldown for a short duration. But unfortunately, that's all we've got time for in this episode. So, as always, thanks a lot for watching. I've been Steve, you've been awesome, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.